Yo, hello, hi, I'm Random Guy. And, I just got off of school. Just got off the bus. Dog screaming in the morning. It's pretty good. We're going down to the creek. And, as promised, I promised one guy, girl, attack helicopter tree. I promised one rando that, I'd do, um, what if Deku was Link Part 4 today. And today's today. Today is Thursday, and I promised to do it on Thursday. So, aha! I finally got the fence open. Come on, Creed. Let's go. Come on, Creed. Look, good boy. My dog's a good boy. So, yeah. We last left off when Deku was eavesdropping on Ida and his conversation with his family about Tenya and Stain. And he was thinking, this is gonna be trouble. Because revenge isn't the best option. And, Ida was gonna go for revenge against Stain for his Bruda. And, Deku, he didn't want that to happen. So he makes a plan to stop him from making a stupid decision. And we're thinking of going inside. Yep, we're going inside. Come on, Gritty. Let's go. Gritty, let's go. Let's go get treats. Come on, let's go. Come on, Gritty. Come on. Gritty, let's go. Come on. Come on, Gritty. Let's go get treats. Fence isn't opening. Aha! Come on, Gritty. Great. Come on, let's go get treats. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. Hold up. Let me go get my dog inside. Alright, I finally got him inside. I wonder where I'm going. Yeah, so they go to class the next day, and they pick out their internships. Deku got first. Bakugo got fourth. Sidon got second. Shota got third. Bakugo got fourth in the internships. And Bakugo, he's fuming. He's angry. He's grrr. So yeah, Deku for his internship, he picks, what does Deku need to work on? He needs to work on One for All, his swordsmanship, his gunmanship, his marksmanship, I meant, his he picks Gran Torino. No, he picks two. He picks Gran Torino, and he also picks who's someone that you I'm gonna say Mori, Ilpio, and Daily have their own internship thing. Hold up. Thank you for the people who said bless you, but for the ones who didn't, thanks for watching. This is why I hate the freaking spring, bro. At least I can still breathe. But it's uncomfortable having snot in your nose at all times. Hold up. I was switching it to my PS4 on the TV that I'm using. So yeah, Frickin' he picks Mori and he picks Gran Torino. No, I'm gonna say it's called Godcore and Gran Torino because Dewi, Jade Emperor, he's a god. Ilpio, Nine-Toed Fox, he's a god. And Mori, Monkey King, he's a god. So yeah. He picks Godcore and Gran Torino. And of course Bakugo didn't know that you could pick two. And I'm gonna say they modified the rules a bit. If it's only one person, like you can pick 4 people, but most people don't because they think it's too much of a hassle and they don't want to work hard as much. So yeah, the only reason why he picked Dewi, Mori, and Ilpio, including Gran Torino, he needs to work on his footwork and work on with his fist. Oh my god, I need to turn that down. There we go. So yeah, Deku, he goes to, Godcore and Gran Torino, and because of plot, Godcore and Gran Torino are in Hosu City at the time of the Hosu City attack. So he goes there. He meets up with Gran Torino first because it's only an apartment. And Gran Torino still tries to pull the same stunt about the ketchup. And Deku, he knows it's a lie, so he goes into his fridge. He gets a drink and just sits on a chair near the dinner table and just waits for him to wake up. But then he gets bored after maybe like 2-3 hours. So like he like squats next to him right into his face. Like, is this guy actually dead? Like, I didn't volunteer for a dead hero. And then Gran Torino finally wakes up thinking that Deku wasn't even there. And he sees two blue eyes staring into his freaking soul. And of course, he yells. He's like, oh my god! Like, kid, you almost gave me a heart attack. And he's like, that's for pretending that you got murked. You got murdered. You got. So, yeah, also, my reading EOG is tomorrow. Ugh, I'm gonna fail this so hard, bro. I'm only really good at science and math. Stuff like chemistry and like math and algebra and all that stuff. That's what I'm good at. I'm not good at reading. Even though I have a level Z and I got that in like 3rd grade, we don't talk about that. Ugh. This is a pain. I hate the EOGs. Okay. Ooh, August the Duck. I'll watch that after this video. Oh, and also I was whistling to Master Sword by Shotgun Willie. I want to put on some music in the background. So, hold up, I'm gonna do that. Aha, you only saw my glasses. Haha. There we go. Dang it, it paused. Why do pause? It's supposed to be playing. Hold up. What is wrong with it? I guess we're gonna have to stay on this page for a bit. So yeah, Deku is pretty psyched that he's not dead because he'll get framed for murdering him, because of course he had his traveler sword on his back. So yeah. I love this song. So, dang it! Why does it keep on pausing? I don't like it. This is why I don't lose titles so much.
Genie Grant, I wish I'm getting rich, huh? Remember when I said I hit a lick, huh? I don't really wanna fuck the bitch, what? Willie when I made another hit, okay, like Prada on my motherfucking kid, huh? Louis on my motherfucking hip, huh? Curry how I dunk, no switch, hey, fucker gonna fuck that bitch, hey, if you ain't gon' fuck with me, you a dumb fuck, put up a hit up if I want.
That's good, I guess. Make sure it's not on repeat. So yeah, he starts training with Gran Torino, and no, he doesn't start training with Gran Torino right away. Gran Torino starts bursting off with his quirk, starting to burst around the room, and you know our Dekus have to be OP on this channel. So dark equals Indra equals Sharingan. Dark equals Sasuke equals Madara equals Indra equals Sharingan. So yeah. So in that moment, he awakens part of the Sharingan, not all the way Sharingan, because he doesn't just automatically awaken his Sharingan, because he didn't have anything traumatic to happen. Like, Itachi didn't kill his parents. Why does it keep on pausing? This is so bad. I like this. No, not I like that. No, not that. It was freaking I believe it was better now. No, not better now. What was it called? Let's listen to some Akitoy. Okay, there we go. This is Vertigo by Akitoy. Oh my god. This is so bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna put on some anime music. Maybe... Ooh, that's good. Hey, oh, yes. Dang, this is on fire. Sheesh. For Fire Force, a good song for it. But this one would be something by none like Joshua. But I forgot the name of it. My demons is good for everything. So yeah, freaking Deku is following his movements. He can't follow it all the way like Madara, but because he just awakened only maybe like he hasn't awakened the copy part of his Sharingan yet. He's only awakened the movement scene part. So yeah, I love this song. So yeah, Gran Torino goes in for a kick that was really hurt Deku for the rest of the training. And he dodged it by the bangs on his head. Okay? That's all that Gran Torino touched. He touched a hair. And of course Deku's like, oh my god, what just happened? And Gran Torino saw a slight red light in his eye when he tried to kick him. And he dodged it. And Gran Torino's thinking, maybe. So then he throws a flurry of kicks. Deku again dodges it by the hairs of his head. And Gran Torino's like, this is weird. Then he asks Deku, yes, of course. He says he has a half light, half dark. As he shows off a light Rasengan dark Chidori. So, Gran Torino in a monologue, like, and how did he? This kid's weird. And while Gran Torino's in deep thought, Deku throws a punch, a one-for-all infused punch, only with like maybe 2-3%, but it's still a one-for-all infused punch, so it'll hurt Gran Torino pretty bad. So yeah, I'm going upstairs. I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm not. So, Gran Torino's doing a guitar tour. He dodges this pretty easily because for someone like Deku, it was a pretty open punch. Not a punch that he usually throws. It was a punch inspired by All Might. He instinctively copied her movements while he was training for the 10 months. And when Gran Torino's about to throw another kick straight to the nuts, and 3 people walk in. Ilpio. No, 4 people walk in because I forgot Daly's other half. 4 people walk in. It's Mira Blue, Ilpio Park. No, it's Mary Jim, Daily Ilpio Park, and Mira Hunt. Because, sorry for spoilers, but Daily and Mira get married. And also, Mugen has a kid. X-Hunt. I wonder how that would turn out. So yeah, Mori walks in with his sleeping mask over his eyes. No, not over his eyes, but his sleeping mask is on his head. His hands are on his head. He's like, hello! And, they get off guard and stop about to punch each other in the face. And, and yeah. Oh yeah, I finally found out the name of that Pokemon. It was a Score Buddy. It was so easy. That was the reason why I named my first Pokemon Score. Because his first Pokemon name was Score Buddy. I was just very stupid. Okay, so so yeah, I wonder if people would approve of that if I do that. So, Mori says, I've come to pick up the kid. So in this one, they didn't get anything before they came. So yeah, freaking, before they together, and they go to their agency, and the first one the trainer thinks is Mira. It's not because she's the weakest, it's because he's mostly a swordsman. So, they spend like 2-3 days just working on his swordsmanship because he's sloppy with some things, like straight cuts. No, straight cuts are his ordeal, but like leading cuts, like diagonal slices, aren't really his forte. He always does like sharp, straight slashes, but he's never done like a leading slash or anything like that. All because he wasn't really good at it. And Mira, with her moonlight swordsmanship, that's kind of her place in swordsmanship. So she teaches him how to do sharp slashes at the same time as doing leaning and diagonal slices. So he learns moonlight swordsmanship and improves on his own. So he adds moonlight. So he adds moonlight swordsmanship with his own sword style with rusted, skyward slash, hellward slash, westward slash, eastward slash, all these other slashes. So now he usually he needs a leaner blade because if you can tell, the travel sword isn't really it for more precise cuts. So so if you're wondering where I'm getting this, diagonal slices aren't his really forte. If you're wondering where I'm coming from, even in the games, you never see Link do a diagonal slash. You always see him doing west to east or east to west or up to down. But you never see him doing diagonal. So that's why I'm saying that diagonal slashes aren't really his forte. So he gets a royal sword. Yeah. And since he also needs to work on his marksmanship, guess who trains him next? Freaking Ilpo, because no, not Ilpo. Ilpo, yeah. Because Mori and Davey are more of close combat fighters, martial arts and stuff. So he goes to Ilpo because of his nine-tailed fox. He's usually shooting fire, and he usually always hits it. So this is the reason why I made him go to Ilpo for marksmanship. His marksmanship is already pretty good, but Ilpo improves it to the point where you are on the ground. Yes, ma'am. Hold up. So yeah, then he can now he can stop time. He can do all this stuff while he's in the air and aiming. He can stop time. He can jump off of a horse and still hit a perfect headshot. Because that's what I like to do in the game, honestly. I like to jump off of my horse. Just in case you want to know, his name is Arion. Arion is a legendary horse. My horse is a solid blue, I believe. Yeah, he's a solid blue. He's a solid blue Pokemon. Not Pokemon, but I'm playing Pokemon. But he's a solid blue horse with a black mane. No, a solid blue horse with the modified long blue mane and a royal saddle. So yeah, that's what he can do now. Well, basically, all he really learned was more marksmanship in those few days. And, Ooh, I could. Okay, so yeah, Deku is for the next maybe like 5 days. For the next 5 days, he's working on his legs and his arms, and he's also gotten to Gran Torino, and he's improved his speed when it comes to his sword and running in general. So he's way faster with his full cowering now. He now has like, I'm gonna say 35? 35%? Yeah. So yeah. I'm getting tired of this song. What do you guys want to do? Ooh. Oh, that's some good suggestions. After this ad. This song is fire, bro. Right choice, bro. Good choice. Seems to work with audio. My favorite song. Here we go. Shinzo Sasageo. Thanks to your suggestion. So Deku is then we go to the day that the Hosu City incident happened. Hooray! I hear huge explosions. Deku's just patrolling with, I'm gonna say Ilpo. Ilpo's like, oh my god, what is that? And Deku's like, well, I don't know, but I'm gonna go find out. As he jumps off, like a fart in the wind, never to be seen. Like a fart in the wind. And, Ilpo's like, I'll never get used to that. So, Ilpo goes bolting off, because if you didn't notice, Ilpo is super fast. He is so fast. Oh, and also, he's learned Taekyo and Kushin karate, and also freaking Renault's like I'm done. I can't believe I forgot the name of my favorite fighting style, bro. So yeah, he has all 4 of their fighting styles, and he added all of them to his own. So like so now he can absolutely throw Aizawa hands. Okay, he can throw hands on the level of Aizawa. Okay, like if him and Aizawa were to get in a fight, like if they were throwing punches, Deku would win. If they were throwing kicks, Deku would win. But once Aizawa pulls out that scarf, it's all over. So yeah, Sasageo, Shinzo Sasageo, Sasageo, Sasageo. Sasageo, Sasageo, Jinzo wa Sasageo, Hidegeo, Sasageo, This song is fire, bro. Absolute flames. So yeah, freaking oh, and also if you want to know, this is the full song. Look up Anime Music 2020 on the Play Store. It's free. So there's no reason you can't buy it unless you're out of space, and if you are, that's on you. Because you can listen to Shunso Sasageo like we're listening to right now. You can listen to Unravel. You can listen to Inferno. You can listen to what else? What is another one that I listen to on here? You can listen to Bluebird. Yes, you can listen to Bluebird on here. You can listen to Heroes Rising. No, it's called Heroes Rising. But yeah, you can listen to a bunch of anime songs on here. So yeah, if you didn't hear me, it was called Anime Music 2020. I think they have a 2021 version out. Right? I think they have a 2021 version out. But I'm using the scrubby 2020 version. But I know it's the 2021. But I know it's 2021 right now. Okay, so enough of my ranting. He goes to the alley where Ida is fighting Stain, and he sees Ida about to get stabbed right there, right in the good old chest. And Deku pulls out his sword and he blocks Stain's knife. Like, he has his sword, he's holding his sword like a kunai. Stain is holding his knife like, no, he's holding his sword with two hands. So he's about to stab Ida with his sword, and he blocks it, making his sword go to the right instead of down, because of the way he tilted his sword, basically. So, Deku's like, what are you doing, Stain? And we flash back 2 years later. Deku was 17. He was training with All Might, and All Might took him out on patrol with her. And sheesh, I got so many good things on here. So yeah, freaking Deku, he's going on patrol with All Might, and this is like when Deku had the prototype of his suit. So like, he has the black parts, not the mask yet, and also it wasn't glowing, it was still all black. And we go to an alley where Stain is killing some fake heroes, some heroes that were in some business in deal with drugs. Yeah, drugs. And also a lot of prostitution, just a bit too much of prostitution. So, so Satan was killing those heroes. And also, if you were wondering, it was a duo of heroes, not just one hero. It was two heroes. Son kind of sounds like the movie Two Heroes, bro. So, yeah. I'm trying to figure out when I should do the heroes versus villains. Maybe after I do that? Yeah, I'll do it after. Because I haven't forgotten about it. Yeah, maybe I have, but I haven't. I've definitely forgotten about it, bro. I only thought about it like yesterday while I was doing my EOG. I was like, dang. When am I gonna do the heroes versus villains, bro? So yeah. Freaking. So I'm maybe gonna do the force training arc after this. Yeah, the force training arc is gonna be after this. I don't know if it is after this in canon, but I just know it was somewhere in the story. So, Deku, he goes into the alley with his sword on his back. And when he was about to walk away, when Stan was about to walk away actually, Deku shows up right in front of him and he's like, why hello there, Stan. Because Stan has been getting rumors about him. Because again, this is 3 years later than the actual canon. So, it's basically 3 years after the original canon. But things that happened in the background and stuff have already happened in the 3 years. So yeah. So, freaking Stain attacks him and he's like, I'm not a fake hero. I'll kill you too. As he tries to do a rush at Deku. But speed is Deku's thing. So he dodges, pulls out his sword, and goes for a downward slash. And Stan's like, your swordsmanship's pretty good, but not good enough. As Stan tries to go for a diagonal slash, and Deku does an upward slash. Well, not a slash. It was more of a like block. So he had like his sword on the on, you know, you see this part. Hold up. See that part right there? Like right there? Yeah. Right there. He had that part right there. Because the base is like this. No, I think tip is no, the middle. He had the middle of it, the flat part. He had that going up, so he blocked it from going into his, no, not up, but down, so that he couldn't do a downward slash on him, killing him. As then Deku does a westward slash. No, he does a he does his first ever diagonal slash. This is when Deku found out that diagonal slashes weren't his forte. He does a diagonal slash, and he cuts him right across the chest. And Stain, he gets away because right when Deku was going to do a skyward slash, finishing him off, and Deku, he was like, dang it, he got away. And All Might then comes in like, what happened, kid? And then Deku says, well, I just had a run-in with Stain. And they talk about that and walk away. Start walking away from the they call the police, get the body bags, put them in the body bags. Then they find out that that those heroes that Stain killed were into drugs and gangs and prostitution and all that stuff. So they're like, he was killing the fake heroes, but he's still a murderer, so we must bring him to justice. Right? Some heroes start like questioning their job, like what are they supposed to do against people that are trying to do the right thing, or are doing the wrong thing in the process. So on that day, they maybe like 20 heroes turn in their badges and go to live a normal life. So freaking ooh, yay. Yeah. So we end the flashback, and Stain looks at him with his death glare, letting off a bit of bloodlust. But Deku, he's felt that amount of bloodlust before. That's like a kitten giving off bloodlust to him right now, because Mori, Ilpio, especially freaking Mira can give off the bloodlust. All of them can give off quite a bit of bloodlust. So, compared to their bloodlust, his bloodlust is nothing. Okay? So, he releases a bit of his own bloodlust. And Stain freezes. And Deku used this time to make another slash down his chest, making an X, causing Stain to be knocked out from blood loss. And Deku takes off his mask and is like, Ida, you alright? And when Deku walks away, Ida grabs one of Stain's knives and tries to finish him off. But Deku, not playing them games, he tries to 1,000 years of death him with a freaking knife. So you can't have him dying on it. Deku's like, I know you want to kill him, but we can't have a corpse on our hands. Okay? You can do that later. Okay. So yeah. So yeah. Freaking. Freaking. Uh. Um. It is like, I'll kill him for hurting my brother. I'll get my revenge. As Deku's like, oh my god, good grief. As he gets behind Ida, knocks him out, and Deku's like, you really shouldn't let your enemies get behind you. Rule number 1 of a hero. Because if I was a normal enemy, you'd already be dead. Bleh. So yeah. Bro, I'm getting my Pokemon character pinned out. Sheesh. Oh, sheesh. Sheesh. Maybe. Hold on, let me show you guys the thing. Can we get you dripping in the comments? So yeah, he's carrying Stain and Ida. Of course, he's patched up both of them, disinfected it so they don't get infections on their scars. He turns Stain into the police station and takes Ida back to UA, where he proceeds to pimp slap him for being so stupid. No, he proceeds to pimp slap him awake. And then he pimp slaps him for being so stupid. So, yeah. And this wasn't a baby pimp slap. This was a full power, one for all pimp slap. Okay? That was the level of this pimpiness. Okay? So, Ida, his face hurting. His legs, they hurting. His chest, they hurting. His head, it hurting. His arms, they hurting. Everything hurting. And then he tells Ida to lay down, get some sleep. Then Deku goes back to Hosu. I was about to say Osu. Osu. like the beat map game. I was about to play Osu like that. But I meant to say Hosu. So yeah, he goes to Hosu City. And he starts killing Nomu left and right. Everything happens as canon after that. And we skip to a month later because they got a break. Deku, he hangs out with Mira and Zelda because they're his girlfriends. Not just his girlfriend. His girlfriends. The S at the end of it. So so freaking oh my god. So freaking Ida starts scolding him for hitting him so hard. No. He starts killing Nomu left and right. Everything else is canon. And yeah, he hangs out with Zelda and Mifa. He hangs out with Sidon and Kirishima. You know, all the homies. And accidentally turned it to the camera. And Aizawa then announces the force training arc. And it's a different forest. The forest they're going to is called the Lost Woods. Ooh. They don't usually hold the forest training camp at the Lost Forest, but for this generation they need to because of the upcoming threat with Alphon and and sightseers have predicted issues with Calamity Ganon in the future because I'm not gonna spoil the ending of it. So Deku, he brings his bow and he brings his sword. It's a more slender version of the royal sword, basically. It basically looks like freaking basically looks like Sasuke's sword, but with this mark on it. So yeah. Oh, and also, Sidon has this mark. See in the middle of Mipha's chest? That mark, he has that tattooed on his left arm right there. And Deku has this tattooed on his arm. Like, they're natural birthmarks. They didn't go to a tattoo shop and get it. They're just natural birthmarks. And that is also a birthmark. You wouldn't believe it, but that's also a birthmark. And she has her birthmark right on her neck. So yeah. I know this isn't anything to do with Attack on Titan, but oh my god, is this theme so good! Oh, I'm getting tired of this of Jutsu Sasageo, believe it or not. For you, I promise, Kinso no Yaiba? Oh my god, your choices are great! So yeah, I love this song. So yeah, freaking everything happens as canon, where they get thrown out of the bus, but in this time everyone is together, and for some reason something shows up on the back of Deku's head. It's a map of the Lost Forest that all the incarnations of Link, not all the incarnations of Link, well, still, the Breath of the Sky Link had written down and sealed away into his hand in case he ever got lost in the Lost Woods. Well, technically it's called Hyrule Forest, I believe. But people just call it the Lost Woods because it's a song. And the mark on Zelda's wrist, it kind of changes into a map, but not as detailed as it's not as detailed as freaking Deku's map, because Deku has every single place where you can get loot, where you can get anything. And instead of the big Sakura tree, the big Sakura tree is there, but it's also a temple. A temple is built into the big Sakura tree, into the Sakura blossom tree, basically. So everyone is scared except for Deku. He's just confused as why did a map show up on the back of his hand. Then he tells everyone that he has a map. And everyone is confused, like, what? Like, how? He just did like wow. He never told us this before. And this is like, I don't know. I just found out about it. And he's like, it's something on the back of my hand. I don't know what it is. So yeah, they follow the map. They reach all the torches and all that stuff. And let me show you the clip of what happens when he goes to get the Master Sword. This is what happens, except for the whole class is behind him.
Your master will come for you. Until then, you shall rest safely here. Although the slumber of restoration...
Everyone sees this like, oh my god, how did this happen? We're going into flashback. Oh my god!
...most certainly deprive him of his memories. Please trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
If I may be so bold, what is it that you are planning to do next, Princess?
The Master Sword. I heard it speak to me. It seems that my role is unfinished. There is still something I must do.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Great Deku Tree, I ask of you, when he returns, can you please relay this message? Tell him
Now then, words intended for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice, don't you think?
Yes.
What you just saw happened where you stand 100 years ago. After you were separated from the sword, the princess thought to bring it here, where she knew that it would be safe under my watch. She continues to fight, trapped deep within the confines of Hyrule Castle. Her heart beats with faith.
So, Deku is like, no, it's, Sidon like, No, he's like, sheesh! And everyone joins in like the sheesh, sheesh! And then Deku starts covering his ears. Tries to cover his face because he's blushing. And, Zelda ran away as soon as, she got shown in the flashback. And everyone is doing the sheesh to Deku. And Deku's like, stop it or I'll cut you all up into pieces. And when Deku gets angry, a spirit comes out. I need to find a good picture of a spirit. I'm thinking of making it look like Rukia, but okay. She looks like her, okay? Or better. This is better. She looks like her. Her name is Fi, the spirit that was talking to Zelda in the Master Sword. Mystically. So, everyone stops and she comes out like, hey, whoa, Jamal, don't pull out the 9. And Deku's like, what the heck? Who are you? As he tries to kick her in the jaw. And Fi's like, ha ha ha, that would hurt if I was alive. If I was a mortal like you. And he's like, okay, what's your name? If I can't attack you, we might as well become friends. What's your name? And she says, oh my god, the legendary hero is asking for mine. My little old me. My name's Fi. You should already know this. Unless you forgot about me. You didn't forget about me, did you? And Deku's like, what are you talking about? And then she's like, ah, oh, right, reincarnation. And Deku's like, hold up. What did you just say? And she's like, you'll get answers when you go into the temple. Go into the temple. She whispers in his ear like, psst, hey, go to the temple. And he's like, I freaking know I'm not an idiot. As everyone goes into the temple, and Mina goes out fishing for before that, Mifa asked the tree if she's got any if Deku's got any flashbacks of her, and the tree's like, of course I do. So hold up, let me see, give you the Mifa and link cutscene. All right, bam.
I was thinking. This reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. no matter when or how bad the wound. I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. Yeah, that's basically what happened. So, freaking, they then go into the temple, and the first thing that stands out to Deku was the last statue that was there. It looked to be in color, and all the other ones were in stone. It was a boy with curly blue and white hair, and a mask on, and a skull mask with an X on the forehead, smiling next to a woman with blonde hair, blue eyes, with the blue and white haired boy having his hand on a little gray haired girl's head. And Deku was like, "That was me? Me? Moi? What? Nah, that couldn't have been me." If you haven't watched that video yet, go watch it. It's my cheated on Deku. It's just a little see back to just a little bit from one of the ideas I had. So yeah, then they see another statue of the same boy with his hair down, skulls in his hair. His hair is straight now, skulls in his hair. He's bleeding from the crown of his head. There's scratches all over him. He's holding up a sword. The boy doesn't have a mask on anymore, and he has spiky teeth, a scar going down his face, and he also doesn't have a shirt or shoes, and half of his pants are shorts, ripped. So he has a hello, mother. He has a big X on his chest, and he has a big X on his chest, and scars all over him with tattoos of what look to be beasts. And they see this for all the other people. So it goes the first few games, then Breath of the Wild, then Breath of the Sky, then cheated on Deku. Basically. This is why he's gonna be probably my most OP in this. So, yeah. Then they see a bunch of statues that look like Deku, but with slight features changes. But one of them that says BOTW, or Breath of the Wild, Hero of the Wild, under it, he looks exactly like Deku. Like, exactly like him. Like, if you were to put him and the statue next to each other, they think that some people would think that Deku had already gotten a statue made after him. But they were two different people. So, yeah. Oh, Nons, Nons, remember when we went and got Dairy Queen and didn't get you any? Haha.
I don't care. Mom? Are you gonna eat these strawberries? I planned on it. You can have 2 of them.
Hold
Okay.
up, I'm gonna do something. Alright. Aha. I need to turn on music.
What do I do? What? My legs won't move. I can't even speak. She didn't
What
fight
is this
like this
series on
earlier.
Webtoon?
Why didn't she fight like this from the beginning if she was this powerful?
Do you want to know why I didn't use my full strength? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I bet you felt like you were on top of the world when you took his life. Now, it's time for you to fall.
Oh, this one. I think I know what series this is. I'm like, no, she's dead in that series. Never mind.
強くなれる理由を知った僕を
More Attack on Titan because yes. So, yeah, what else? So, yeah, he sees all the statues. One statue of a bird starts charging at him, tackles him, and starts nuzzling his face into his chest, like, what is happening? Then, the thing gets killed by Rocky, and it turns into an egg. And it's the red, the red bird that is in the beginning games. I forgot the name of it. It was the crimson lobster. Yeah, the crimson lobster. So yeah. And of course, Deku, he's fuming. So Deku then pulls up the Master Sword and starts straight up bullying Bakugo. Like, it's not even a fair fight at this point. No, it was never even a fight. It was just Bakugo getting absolutely destroyed. Like, if you want to call it a fight, you can stop lying to yourself, because that wasn't a fight, that was a massacre. That wasn't a fight, that was a homicide, okay? That was a fight. That was a freaking... I'm not even gonna say anything. So after Deku then wiping the floor with Bakugo, they go out, and Deku has a huge egg. They made their way out of the Lost Woods, and then they got to the actual forest where the teachers were waiting. And then we fire, and Deku's like, ugh. As Deku accidentally slips some light and dark energy into it. Into the little egg thing. And it hatches. instead of it being only crimson, now it's red, black, and white. Like the eyes, one of the eyes are white, one of the eyes are black. They're like tattoos. Like the triad symbol he has on his Luffy has on his chest is black at the top, white on that side, and red on that side. In the middle, it's a combination of all three. So, deku, you notices how huge that thing is. Like, bro, Luffy's massive. And then he's like, oh my god. So, the second one's alright, but it's not as good as the third one.
Dad. Is this my boyfriend?
Come in.
As then, yet heroes come back. Then Deku, he hops onto the law firm because he got this instinct to hop onto it. And then his armor forms onto him. He has his bow on his back and his master on the back of his waist, and he goes right into battle. And to the I'm really lazy. But yeah, for all the people who were asking that, when's Deku's gonna get the Master Sword? He just got the Master Sword. There you go. Alright. I'm a random guy. I'm out. Goodbye, my boys, girls. My boys will attack their punches and trees. I don't know what you identify don't forget to like, subscribe, and make sure to share because when you get also, have a great day, night, evening, afternoon, I don't know what time zone you're in, but society can keep up the snowbirds, and I think I have already said